raining today, which is so nice because usually on travel days we have to get up super early to catch like a bus or something like that, but having our own vehicle for this week has been so nice because we got to choose when we left. So we got a little sleep in, got some work done, had some coffee, and now we're on our way back to Heraklion. We were originally going to stop at Rethymno on the way there because we have so much extra time. So we took the exit to go off, and the city was so busy, like traffic everywhere. There were so many people, just a lot of things going on. So we literally went in, took the road, and went back out. Plus, it's raining, so it wasn't the nicest weather to explore anyways. We're sure the city is absolutely beautiful, and if it was different conditions, we definitely would have gone there. But I think we're just gonna head straight to Heraklion. Tonight we're supposed to be taking an overnight ferry back to Athens because we have a flight to our next country on Sunday, but the weather has gotten even worse and we are driving right beside the coast and the waves look absolutely terrifying. There is like, I don't have any hope that we're gonna be able to get on this overnight ferry. Like, even if the ferries are running tonight, there's no chance any of them are running right now, so I don't even know if we'll have a ferry. So I don't know how we're gonna get back to Athens, but right now the weather is not good, and the last time the weather wasn't even this bad and it left us stranded in Syros, and now it's even worse and we're trying to do a long haul ferry. So stay tuned because today is going to be a very interesting travel day.
So Robin and I stopped at a cafe for a little bit. We needed a snack, but we really needed to stop here so we could get Wi-Fi because we no longer have a SIM card. It ran out a couple days ago, so we needed to load up maps. We are also looking at some flights right now. Robin is doing that because that might be our only way to get back to Athens at this point if our ferry is canceled. Right now it says it is still on, which is wild because it doesn't look very promising right now outside. No, outside is not looking too good. So I guess we'll see, and we will keep you posted on what happens next. Oh my gosh, the wind is crazy. So we know that the storm doesn't look super bad on camera, but this is what we're dealing with right now. And there's some pretty heavy winds. So yeah, the weather warning has us a little frightened.
All right, we're back on the road, and the next stop is the ferry port to go ask whether our ferry is going to be operating this evening.
All right, so we just made it to the port in Heraklion. We are totally safe. The road was pretty good. It's never fun when it's just downpouring on you though, but we're here safe, and this car is awesome. I want one. So we were really lucky that we got our hands on this. The company has been so great, and they always check up on us every day, which is so sweet.
So a huge shout out to Lux Trans for this awesome vehicle and just like the awesome service you guys provide.
Yeah. So now we are at the port and we're in a little dilemma here. We have some options. Actually, I don't know if I'd say we have options. We have situations that we need to figure out.
I think we've planned a plan A through D.
Yeah.
Of like best to worst case scenario. Well, the first thing that we have to do is actually go into the ferry port and find out if our ferry is canceled or if it's still going. Marissa saw that they were loading up a ferry,
They're loading up a couple behind us.
I don't know how anything is possibly driving in this weather. I would not trust a boat right now, but if they're going, I guess. And this would be our cheapest option.
Definitely.
So hopefully, fingers crossed that it is still running. but I also don't want it to be running if it's not safe. So we're gonna go find that out now. So we just talked to the ticket lady and she said that the ferries are still running. So I guess we're taking the overnight ferry.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I'm like already nervous.
Yeah, we're super thrilled.
The overnight ferry, and now that it's raining, I slept like 2 hours last time and I'm not gonna sleep at all tonight.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so it's gonna be a very eventful day, I think.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be very tired by the time we get to Athens.
Definitely. Okay, so we're pretty sure we see our ferry here. It's that one there, which isn't as big as the Blue Star that we were thinking, but this Hellenic Seaways, is that what it is?
Hellenic, maybe?
Hellenic Seaways is just a little smaller. There's pros and cons to this. We're obviously both a little nervous for the ferry ride, but the pro to being on the ferry is that saves us a lot of stress.
And money.
And money, because our plan B was to go to the airport and get a ticket to Athens. So,
and the cheapest one that I found was like 90-ish euros or 95 euros. And in perspective, this ferry ticket is 30. So like quite a bit cheaper. And then we were gonna have to sleep at the airport in Athens because we wouldn't have accommodation for tonight.
Yeah, so this saves us a lot of stress and we're gonna be a lot more comfortable on the ferry, minus if there's waves. but we'll see, and we'll just get over that fear. So yeah, now we're just gonna wait. We're dropping off the car, so we'll be parting with that now.
I'm so sad to part with it.
It was so nice having our own vehicle.
So nice.
Very different experience driving in a different country, but that's fun and new. And yeah, now we're just gonna maybe get some food and then hop on our ferry. All right, so we're at McDonald's right now, not to mention a super fancy McDonald's. So the reason we're here is because it's the only thing that's cheap and close to the port. So I just got some fries because they're my favorite, and I'm vegetarian, so I'm not really gonna need any of the other stuff besides ice cream, which is very expensive. So I'm just gonna have my fries.
They have a really good deal going on. I don't know if it's like worldwide, but at least here in Greece, I could get 1 cheeseburger for €1. So I got 2 cheeseburgers, and that's gonna be my supper today. So for this ferry, I don't know if it's different for other ones, but we can board 3 hours early. Okay, so we found our place for the night. It's a straight couch. This ferry, just from what we've seen, is a million times better. We're on the Hellenic Seaways. I'll take you around for a little tour later on, but I did get told to not video again, so it'll have to be very discreet, and I think we're just gonna kind of get settled and everything, so maybe that'll be later, maybe not. Narissa's not feeling too good right now. She thinks it's something that she ate, maybe the fries from McDonald's, so hopefully that gets better soon, or else this might not be the most enjoyable ride for her. Set up a nice little barricade around us so that we have the whole couch to ourselves. Okay, Narissa's looking to get some fresh air, so she's gonna take you around the boat. And we're off. Only 9 hours until Athens. Should be pretty comfortable. So those are definitely the biggest waves that I have ever seen in my entire life. we're sailing right through them, but at least we're sailing straight through them. So the boat is going like this as opposed to like this. So I'll take it. Also, the reason why I'm talking so softly is because I don't want to alarm Narissa. This doesn't really freak me out that much. I thought it would, but this boat is a million times better than the last one we were on. So I'm doing fine right now. Even by looking at those waves and seeing how massive they are, I'm doing okay. She has Netflix in right now, so she's distracted, but I know that she's super nervous for today. She doesn't really do well on boats, so I don't want to do anything to freak her out. But so far, we are both doing okay, and hopefully it's just gets a little bit better from here on out.
Okay, so I came to the deck because I needed some fresh air really bad. It's really stuffy down there, especially when you're wearing a mask the whole time. And my stomach was feeling a little woozy. I'm gonna take another Tums when I go down because I took one earlier and it really helped. But the fresh air feels really good. The boat is swaying quite a bit. You guys can probably hear the wind everywhere. It's dark out, but I'm gonna kind of try to show you a little bit of the outside. It's raining pretty hard too. Okay, 1 second, let me flip the camera around. There's a lot of water coming over too, but my phone's gonna blow away. Okay, it's pitch black, so you can't really see any of the waves, but the wind is strong, and yeah, there's water everywhere. Okay, I'm going back down, and I'm taking a Tums.
Okay, so it's about 1 in the morning. I just finished my movie. Maris has been asleep, or at least I think she's asleep for quite a while, and I think it's time I finally join her. Got my pillow. Gonna use my jacket to shield my eyes. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, so we made it all safe and sound to Athens. We actually are back at the same coffee shop that we were at when we were waiting to go and catch our ferry to Mykonos. So it's kind of like a full circle, which is really, really cool. The ferry last night was super rocky. For most of the night, it didn't really change. I think it only kind of cleared up when we were just outside of Athens. But it honestly wasn't that bad. I was dreading doing another overnight ferry because of the first one that we did, but this experience was completely different. It was way better. The announcements weren't blasting. We didn't have any stops, so there was no announcements that we got to different destinations, so it was just quiet the whole time. The lights were obviously still on, but we just put a jacket over our face and that solved that problem there. But we had a comfy couch, so honestly, after the first one, I never wanted to do an overnight ferry again. But after this one, I can see the appeal. It is really, really nice. We saved on accommodation. I think I got maybe 2 hours of sleep, but it doesn't matter because today's a write-off. We have no plans, so I can take a nap in the afternoon if we want. So I think we are just going to finish our coffee so we can recharge a little bit and then catch the metro to our hostel.
Alright, so we just made it to our hostel. We have a huge hangout area, so we can't check into our room yet, so I think we're just gonna hang out here, and I'll probably take a nap, and Robin will probably be productive. But yeah, I think this is where we're gonna end the video because we had a long day.
Very long.
Yes, and we will give you a full tour of the hostel in another video.
So thanks so much for watching, you guys. We hope you enjoyed this travel day, and we'll see you in the next vlog. The windshield wipers.
Oh my gosh, what is happening over there?
It's just a mess of cars. The traffic here is nuts. You're doing great.
I hate this.